Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is a personal favorite from DeBethune, the DB25 Perpetual, the DB25 Perpetual Calendar, the QP model originally launched in 2011. This version with platinum case and salmon dial came out in 2014. Rest assured, these are few and far between, with production numbering in the dozens, not the hundreds. So they are difficult to find, and you will never see another in the same place. It's 44 millimeters in diameter, but consider how it looks on the wrist before you jump to conclusions. It is a thin watch at 12.7 millimeters thick, 51.4 lug-to-lug, 24 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll throw this on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters circumference, and you can see it actually wears just fine. Now, there is a 40 millimeter version of that watch, but before you reach for it, take a look at this, how thin it is, how easy it is to wear on a relatively small wrist. If your wrist is my size or larger, there's no need to go for the smaller version of the watch. It's 125 grams, as my scale describes it, so it's over a quarter pound for those of us in the old colonies. 16 centimeter circumference wrist and up. Game on. The strap is high grade. You can see it's dark blue with a gloss finish, large rectangular symmetrical scale gator on the top, the best cut of the beast, monotone stitch folded. This is actually a sheer cut edge. You can see it's been cut and then lacquered for refinement. And then on the back, we've got round scale alligator leather. So that's small scale on the back to match gator on the top. Something you see on the best straps. Costs a few $100s more, but it makes for better and longer lasting strap. This is a DeBethune factory strap. You can see no crimping, no gouging, brand new. DeBethune buckles tend to echo the design of the watches to which they are attached, and I will substantiate that here, where you can see that the watch has a solid dial, a round case, fixed lugs. This is not the spaceship aesthetic that some people associate with the brand, and so you get a more conventional buckle. It's brushed, it's polished, it's platinum like the watch, and you can see here that the lugs are fixed, but they're not entirely conventional. They're evacuated a little bit like the flying buttresses of a Gothic cathedral. Everything on the case is polished. You've got little push adjusters for the calendar system, though there is a quick set for the date and the month. You can see that there are little ogival or bullet tips on the end of the lugs, a tribute to one of the ongoing styling features of DeBethune watches from the first watch in 2002, the DB1 chronograph, to the present. This little feature has been on most, though not all, DeBethune watches. We have drilling and knurling on the crown, which is unbranded for reasons of tradition. Denis Flageolet, the watchmaking co-founder and still creative lead of the company, likes unsigned crowns because historically with pocket watches and early wristwatches, that's how it would have been done. Now, DeBethune, a fully integrated manufacturer making the movement, the case, and the dial. So a very vertically integrated manufacturer for a company that only makes about 400 watches a year. We have a combination of guilloche outboard and then guilloche center. It's a rosette at center. This is all lathe guilloche, not the stamped kind. You've got lovely fired titanium for this little backdrop of the moon phase, and then we have a leap year indicator right in the middle there, so you can see that little gold index. You can also see that we have the day, the date, and the month. The moon phase needs one correction every 122 years. It is a spherical moon phase, 1/2 blued steel by fire, 1/2 white palladium, and then gold leaf to create all these little stars on the backdrop. We have fire blued hands, which you can see have been arced and rolled so that they'll clear that patented spherical moon phase display. And then we have the perpetual calendar, which requires no corrections until the year 2100. So 2100 will not be a leap year, and then it will need to go back to the factory, but not until then. The quick set drives the date, and then via the date also advances the month. Turn it all over, and you can see automatic winding, twin barrels, 5-day power reserve, 4 hertz beat rate, 30 millimeter large scale movement, fired blue titanium rotor that's exceptionally broad with a precious metal mass, and it's good to have a really large rotor because it creates a larger moment or turning force for winding efficiency. The problem is if it's not just rotating, if it's moving torsionally, that can damage the ball bearing. So Denny created this system with 1, 2, 3, 4 cantilever springs, each with 3 jewels inset. So when the rotor contacts the springs, there's minimum friction. We have 1, 2, 3 shock protection springs on the balance. That's patented. That's called triple parachute. So the moon phase is patented. The shock protection system is patented. The twin self-adjusting barrels are patented. The triple parachute shock protection is patented. The balance design is patented. It's one of 10 patented balance designs by DeBethune. This is the 2016 balance, which has a fired blue titanium wheel and then white gold masses in the rim, minimizing the impact of temperature change on timing, of aerodynamic drag on timing, and also maximizing the percentage of total mass in the rim. There's also a silicon escape wheel that you can't easily see, but it's there to minimize friction and reduce total mass in the system. And then you can see that there's an irregular outer curve to the flat hairspring that's shaped by hand. It is a patented hairspring curve created by DeBethune so that it will breathe concentrically and keep consistent time in any physical position the way an overcoil will, but it's not thick the way an overcoil is, and it doesn't have the same danger of becoming hung up on the regulator under conditions of shock. And then you can see a combination of media blast, polished screws, beveling on the shock protection springs, and then snailing on all of these features. So it is nicely decorated, and it's all 30 meters water resistant. So reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.